Hi everyone and welcome to Dream and Be Reviews. I am your host, J.E. and today we're talking about Chainsaw Man, the movie, Reze Arc. Oh my gosh, is this Jujutsu Kaisen times 100? First off, I want to say thank you so much for clicking on this video. Normally on here, I do reviews on TV, film, and anime. So anyway, let's jump straight into it. So, what is this Reze Arc all about? So this is a stunning continuation of the Chainsaw Man story, packed with heart, chaos, and some of the most breathtaking animation I've seen since Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the movie. So let's talk a little bit about the background and the production. This film has been produced by MAPPA Studios. Now, if you don't know who they are, they're the guys behind Attack on Titan, the final season, and Jujutsu Kaisen. And they have always been known to put out top tier animation. And this one, there's no doubt they've gone above and beyond. Damn! This is directed by Tatsuya Yoshihara, and with the screenplay done by Hiroshi Seko and based on the original manga by Tatsuki Fujimoto. I have to say, when it comes to MAPPA, the way they've done this is hand-drawn. The artistry, for me, is on another level. I mean, definitely you can see there's some digital tools being used, but they still feel raw and have an analog feel, like every frame that you're seeing was made with love. I mean, there's times I'm reminded of scenes from Akira and Evangelion, especially when you can see the attention to detail when it comes to the movement and the scale of what is being presented. So where does this story pick up from? So if you've been a big fan, the first season of Chainsaw anime has just came out. Denji is our chaotic but lovable devil hunter, and we find out he's still working with the public safety. This is a government unit that deals with devils. He's now become half human, half devil, and has fused with this amazingly adorable companion called Pocha. And whenever he pulls on chain that's inserted in his chest, he turns into a man with chainsaw hands and a head, calling himself the Chainsaw Man. When it comes to this arc in the movie, Denji meets a girl called Reze. Man, she's mysterious, and instantly he falls in love. But personally, at first you think it's going to be an amazing love, and then it turns quite tragic and dark. I personally, I don't want to spoil it in any way, but let's just say you find yourself questioning, what is love? Is it love or is it manipulation? And you see their relationship unfold amongst the craziness, the violence, and the beauty. And it's, sorry, very explosive, to excuse the pun. Let's talk about the animation and the visuals, but first let's talk about the visuals, because oh my gosh, MAPPA once again pushes the boundaries of 2D and 3D animation. Their cityscapes, I remember it glowing with such cinematic lighting. The fight choreographies, they felt so fluid and heavy, and every explosion and transformation had this gritty, visceral energy. You know what? There were moments I'm sitting there with my jaw on the floor, going, how the hell did they draw that? How? I mean, it generally brought flashbacks of Akira scenes that I've seen in the past, where you can just tell they've got that old school craftsmanship, but here they elevated it with modern accuracy. So let's talk about the voice acting and the performances. So I was really lucky I got to see the dub version when it came out, and which features Ryan Colt Levy reprising his role as Denji. And man, he's the guy. He's insane. His range is insane. You see, there's one moment you feel Denji's youthful awkwardness, and then the next, you sense the emotional depth behind all the chaos and the desire to just want to be loved, genuinely. So, the character Reze is voiced by Lindsay, and in my mind, she gives us such a delicate but such an unpredictable energy that fits her character so well. The chemistry between Denji and Reze is the emotional core, I feel, of the film, which makes it believable, heartbreakingly irresistible to watch, and incredibly human. So I just want to talk a little bit about the themes and the impact. For me, the most hardest part about when I was watching the Reze Arc is how it explores and dives into loneliness, desire, and freedom. You find out that Denji is just a teenager just trying to find love and meaning in a world that is, in my mind, constantly using him. Reze represents normalcy, or the normality of being in a relationship. She also represents affection and escape. But we all know in the Chainsaw Man universe, it will never ever allow that dream to come to reality. You do find that through this, Denji is going to have to struggle with his innocence and looking for survival. And for me, it's a messy, raw, but pure, and honestly, a beautifully painful journey that he has to go through. And I just found that so sincere and genuine. So this is going to be my final thoughts about this amazing journey. For me, this film is a masterpiece of modern anime filmmaking. It combines MAPPA's visual excellence with top-tier storytelling. Somehow it manages to find emotional weight, display the most craziest and wildest forms of action, and also have an incredible atmosphere. Personally, if you're an anime fan, you owe it to yourself to experience Chainsaw Man, the movie Reze Arc, on the big screen. Personally, it was visually breathtaking. Emotionally, it shattered me. I was broken just by the sheer back and forth, and it, in my mind, redefined what an anime film adaptation can actually be. And I loved it all the way. So that is going to be the end of my review, and I need to ask you the question: have you seen Chainsaw Man, the movie Reze Arc? What did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you love it? Do you think Denji and Reze's relationship worked? Did it hit you as hard as it hit me? Or do you think MAPPA played it safe when it came to representing their energy on screen? Let me know in the comments below. I want to say thank you so much for clicking on this. It means so much to me. And yeah, like I always say, if you can dream, you can be. Peace.